Hey, what's up, my swaggers? It's Gamer Guy 7 Ace is back with more Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. Alright, we finished, in the last episode, we finished the hero story, so now we're doing the dark story. And I'm joined by a special guest today. Introduce yourself.
Hello, I am TheSolidMoose, and I haven't made a video in a long time, so it's good to be back. And
Yeah.
thank you for having me here.
No problem. Yeah, in a long time no talk. If you guys don't know, I did a co-commentary like way back, like 3 years ago with TheSolidMoose. It was like back when I was doing my Mario marathon, and yeah, like back then was good times. Like my channel was simple, small, you know.
Yeah, like back then, I think you had only like 1,000 subscribers.
No. Like back then I had like 500, about 500 subs. Yeah, I was really small.
Jeez, it really has been a long time.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah. So yeah, so you say you haven't posted a video in a while. Like you still like what? When was the last video you posted?
The last video that I posted was my Bloodborne review.
Oh.
And that was actually my coming back video, because even before then I hadn't made a video in a long time.
Yeah.
But because I've been so focused on like community stuff with Herd Nation and all that stuff,
Yeah.
so I haven't really been focusing too much on my YouTube, more of trying to help other small YouTubers succeed and stuff.
Yeah, I understand. It's very hard to balance both. Like before, like 2 years ago, I used to be part of a website called GamingRealm.com. It was with this guy named Marlon and Michael Hunter. But I used to like review the handheld games, since I play a lot of handhelds on my channel. But I just couldn't like balance the two. I had to stop with the website and then just focus more on my channel.
I know Michael Hunter actually. Sonic's channel, isn't he?
Yeah. Well, he used to be. Now he gave over his Sonic channel and Super Mario's channel.
Oh yeah, now he's
Matt Yoshi went up.
Yeah, now he's all going solo and stuff.
Yeah. I mean, it's cool though, cause like, you know, I always felt that when he did Super Mario channel, he was like kind of like not hindering, but holding himself back a little bit, just doing Mario impressions, cause he's a good voice actor. Like he can do a lot of impressions of different characters. Like, dude, I didn't know you're this good.
Yeah, I remember there'd be times where he'd be in a Skype call, and like 90% of the Skype call he'd be in a completely different voice.
Oh, that's cool, man.
Yeah. So it's actually kind of weird to hear him talk in a normal voice, because I'm used to him like doing impressions. Yeah,
it kind of reminds me of like the Black Robin Williams, you know, like 'cause he imitates, like, you know, when he was still alive, he does like so many different impressions. It's kind of weird to hear him talk like himself. It's like, oh, okay, so this is how you normally talk. Yeah. It's kind of crazy though, because like he lives in Fairborn, Ohio. He's like so close to me now. He's only about an hour away from me, but we've never actually met. So
why not?
I don't know. It's just like, you know. I live in Columbus, so it's like this place is a big city, and he lives like out in the, like in Fairborn. It's kind of like it's not a farmland, but it's kind of like a suburban area. So I was like, yeah, we gotta meet sometime, but you know, I never actually went there. Like, I'm not just gonna go like knock at his house like, oh, I don't even know where he lives.
Yeah, that's a very surefire way to get the police called on you.
Is that, no, you know me, man, Gamer Guy 7 Aces.
Yeah, I know you. You're going to jail.
Yeah. But yeah, that's kind of cool. But yeah, it's kind of cool like when there's people that you met on YouTube and you realize that, oh, we live close to you know, close by each other, so it's pretty cool. And I don't know if you'll attend the Comic-Con, because you know we have a Wizard Comic-Con convention in Columbus, but yeah, it's only like the next one is I think around October. Yeah, that'll be cool if he like came to that one, because I know he loves like comic books and, you know, like Marvel and DC and all that.
Yeah. I've never been to a Comic-Con actually.
Oh really? Yeah. Like the two biggest events are always Comic-Con and E3, like over in California.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna try my best to go to E3 next year.
Yeah,
that's definitely a primary goal. Because
yeah, see, I was thinking about that, but I was talking to Matt Yoshi One Up, and he told me that it's not as exciting as PAX or PAX Prime. Like, yeah, I think I'll do PAX first, and then.
Really? It's not as exciting? How so?
He said it's exciting, but like it's not, you won't get to meet. I mean, like as far as like interacting with and playing a lot of demos and games, there's not like that much games and demos to play, and because like it's a lot of people and a lot of like celebrities who are impressed, you won't get to do much unless if you're like VIP or something. It's like, okay.
That's why I'm trying to become part of the press.
Oh, okay, I see. That's cool. Yeah.
That's why I'm going so focused on the website so that next year I'll be like legitimately considered part of the press.
Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, yeah. I think then E3 will be a good fit for you.
Yeah, I also really want to go to PAX because
Yeah, PAX Prime. I heard it's better than East.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really want to go to either one, to be honest, because I've never been to any video game convention before, so I just want to like have the experience.
Yeah, me too. Like the experience, and like interact with a lot of people that I watch and who watch my channel and stuff. So.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I'd like to be like people I used to look up to, like, I don't know, see some YouTube channel guy that I used to really love and inspire me to do YouTube. But
it's kind of like funny because if I tell them like who I am, they probably won't recognize me because I don't really show my face a lot on my channel. But yeah, I'll just tell them who I am. They'll be like, oh yeah, so you're that guy. But, yeah.
Yeah, that's why I used to really not show my face, but then when I started doing reviews, that was when I really started.
Oh, I see.
Out there.
Oh, that's cool.
But I don't know. I'm not really going to. I mean, I would love to go there to like, what is it called, PAX, and like meet fans and stuff like that. But my thing is I'd be probably going there like on business.
Oh yeah, that's cool. Yeah. Speaking of which, we haven't even like discussed about this game yet. But yeah, it's
that was my next question. Actually.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask, are you liking the game so far?
Honestly, like the game is all right, but the only levels I really love are the Sonic levels and Shadow levels. But you know, I think it's slightly overrated game because I can't stand the Tails Mech levels or the treasure hunting levels. Or
Yep, I was the exact same way when I was a kid. I did not care about the Knuckles levels.
Yeah.
The Tails levels. I was all about Sonic and Shadow.
Yeah.
Knuckles were okay, but my thing was when I was a kid, have you been to Pumpkin Hill yet, or is that spoilers?
Oh yeah, I already did that. That was in the hero story. I'm in the dark story now, but I hated Pumpkin Hill.
Yeah, when I was a kid, Pumpkin Hill used to scare me so bad.
Really? Wow.
I hated the jump, like the ghost that would jump out.
Oh yeah, I know what you mean.
And it wasn't the actual ghosts that were scary. It was back then I had a GameCube controller that like rumbled. Oh. And I could.
It vibrated and stuff like.
So whenever it would happen, it would start vibrating in my hand. It would terrify me.
Oh yeah.
But then again, I was kind of a chicken when I was a kid.
Oh. No, dude, I was even worse. So you know the Super Nintendo. I remember like my dad, he bought me the Tom and Jerry on the Super Nintendo.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, that game used to scare me. Tom, because his face was so big in the screen. Like anytime he would come in a boss, like when I was playing with my dad, I'd get so scared, I'd run upstairs, and then he would have to beat the game for me or beat the boss.
That's funny.
Yeah, I don't know like why that game scared me, but I don't know. And like when I used to play Sonic the Hedgehog 3, like anytime like Knuckles came in that huge like the beat like do like when he comes up, like that used to scare me. But it like I thought it sounded cool, but just like especially the beginning scared the shit out of me because I think it scared a lot of kids back then. Like you're Sonic, you're blazing a Super Sonic, all of a sudden bam, like Knuckles come out of nowhere. That shit scared me so much the first time I saw that. I was like. Yeah, but after that, like, I got used to it.
That's funny.
Yeah.
See, for me, the game that scared me the absolute most when I was a kid was Mortal Kombat 4.
Oh, of course. I mean, it's Mortal Kombat, but...
I mean, yeah, but see, I had very terrible relatives, and they knew I was afraid of it, so they played anyway.
Oh.
They played on purpose.
Yeah.
Like, I would just be sitting there playing, like, Super Mario 64, and then they'll just be like, hey, it's my turn to play a game.
Yeah.
Like, what are you gonna play? WWE? Nah. And then they put Mortal Kombat 4 in there, and I would just run out of the room screaming.
Oh, that sucks. Yeah. But it's kind of funny because like when it comes to games back then, like I don't know, they used to be really creepy. Like even the games that are supposed to be scary now, it's not that scary. It's just like they just have cheap jump scares.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the thing is, like, especially like with Donkey Kong Country, like the only thing that scared me about that game was the game over screen.
I don't I remember what the game was.
You know,
Oh yeah,
yeah,
when they're
like,
all sitting there bandaged up. And
I
stuff.
know, and or sometimes they're caged and it's like it's so close to you. If you do that and it's like, cause one time I played like the lights were off, so it was just a dark room. Like I just got so scared. Like, okay, I better not get game over again.
See, another thing that used to scare me were, I'm pretty sure a lot of people are afraid of these, but the Redeads and Gibdos from The Legend of Zelda.
Yeah, I never played much Legends though. I only play like the old school, like, you know, the isometric
Really?
2D ones. Yeah.
So you haven't played Ocarina of Time or Majora's Mask?
I've only played like the demo, or like I'll play like, you know, like the Zelda game that came on the Nintendo 64. Was that Ocarina of Time?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. I only played that at a
was-
friend's house.
Yeah, that was both. There two Zelda games came out for the N64, Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Majora's Mask was already creepy itself, but
Yeah, that game terrified me.
yeah. Oh yeah, and speaking of scares, did you hear of the game Five Nights at Freddy's 4 is coming out, I think, next month?
I'm not surprised, and I've heard of it.
Yeah, I
So
thought it was coming out Halloween. I'm like, okay, it's a little bit too early. Or
nah, he's home dude who's making those games. And
I know
he's
it comes out with the
just
sequel
wanting
every.
money.
I know it comes out with the sequel every 6 months. Like, but I heard this one is the last one.
Yeah, so I wonder what he's gonna do after this, because I can guarantee whatever he makes after this probably won't be as much of a success as Five Nights.
I don't know, cause like, I think the first two were the best. The third one wasn't that scary at all. I thought it was kind of lame, the third one.
I never played any of them. Like
Oh.
I've seen friends play it, but
Yeah,
I don't
yeah, I've seen people play it.
scares. So
Yeah.
like that's why I don't like Slender. And
Yeah.
plus, I don't know. I don't like games where I'm being stalked.
Yeah, yeah, especially creepypastas. Like the only creepypasta I played was Sonic EXE, because obviously I'm a Sonic fan, and that video got so popular on my channel. I'm like, why? It's just a you know, cheap like creepypasta.
Because people are into that kind of stuff nowadays.
I know, it's like, and then people are like, hey, I want you to do a, you know, Mario EXE or Mickey Mouse creepypasta. I'm like, nope, that's the only creepypasta I'm doing. Yeah.
I never could get into that kind of stuff. Like,
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. The only creepypasta that I actually like listened to all the way through were like the Pokemon ones.
Oh, that one. Oh yeah.
Because I used to have a friend who was really, really into Pokemon, and she begged me to listen to it with her because she was too scared to listen to it by herself. And I was like, this is stupid.
Yeah. Yeah, the creepypastas are not that scary. They're like they just have jump scares. The only one that is kind of like, what? It's like the SpongeBob creepypasta, like the one with Squidward. I'm like, dude, because like there's one creepypasta like they showed actual pictures of some like dead kids. I'm like, okay, now that's taking it too far now.
Yeah, that's too much.
I
That's,
like, yeah.
when you start putting in real stuff in there, that's when it becomes too much.
Yeah, especially like with like, did you hear in the news about these girls that like killed, I forgot who they killed, like their like ex or friend or something, about like because of this the Slender Man creepypastas. Like, okay, I think that's enough creepypastas now.
Yeah, I heard about that. Didn't they like stab that chick or something?
Yeah, and
It was
that's
like
why.
premeditated and everything.
Yeah, like they planned that shit, and that's why, you know, I'm not doing. I don't support that. I'm not doing creepypastas on my channel anymore.
Remember that, kids. Don't stab your friends.
Yeah, like they took it too far, but oh well.
Jeez. Hopefully they went to jail for a very long time.
Yeah, I mean, like they're kids, so they might be charged as minors, but still, like that one was premeditated. So
To be honest, I really don't think that kids should be charged as minors. If you stab somebody, you should go to prison.
yeah, at least
Especially
like
if
juvie.
it's like if it was like on the fly stabbing, then okay, maybe
Yeah,
charge him as a minor. But that shit was premeditated. Like, come on
it
now.
was. Yeah, like that was crazy. But
Like, if that person is that crazy enough to think about it and then do it, that's not a kind of person you want out on the streets.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, but yeah, yeah.
Well, this just got dark.
I know, that's what I say. Like the commentary got really dark. But anyway, yeah, to lighten the mood, you know, like playing as Rouge, I noticed that like her boobs, they jiggle a lot in the game. And like, dude, Sega, like what were you thinking?
To be honest, there was a lot of jiggle physics back in the GameCube/PlayStation 2 era.
And I was like, why?
But then again, this was also Dreamcast. I completely forgot. But
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. Back then they were really into physics,
But yeah, I think like that was too much for it. Especially that you know that game Dead or Alive
Oh
volleyball
yeah.
edition.
Yeah, I never played that game. I
That
remember I
that was
used to just
crazy.
watch it, like watch trailers for it on G4. I don't know if you
Yeah.
ever watched that show or
Oh
the
yeah,
that
yeah. I used to watch
channel.
G4 a lot, like back when they were still going on.
Yeah, back when they still existed.
Yeah.
Uh, and I remember they had this show called Cinematech Nocturnal Emissions.
Oh yeah, basically, AKA Wet Dream.
Yeah, and friggin' they used to always play trailers for that game on
Yeah.
there. And I would just be like, "What is this?"
Yeah, it's crazy. Like of course I never owned that game, but like I would just watch, let's plays of it.
Yeah.
For educational purposes.
See, my thing is I could never, I don't know, I guess it's just me, but I can never really understand people, guys in particular, who get all excited over a video game because I'm like,
Yeah.
it's not real.
Yeah, especially like with that latest M-rated game that was on Nintendo Wii U, Bayonetta 2. Yeah.
Bayonetta is great.
Yeah, I mean like it's great that, it's one of the few third-party games on the Wii U, but like everyone like was excited for that game. It was like, "Oh yeah, like Bayonetta, she's so hot." Everything is like, if I'm buying a game, it's for the gameplay.
Yeah, see, I play Bayonetta for both the gameplay and the comedic factor because
Yeah.
the sexy stuff in the game, I just find it funny.
Yeah, and yeah,
more
it's
than
so
anything.
funny.
Like, I
It's
don't
over the
think-
top.
Yeah, it's very over the top.
Yeah.
But Platinum makes the best character action games.
Yeah. I heard that Platinum is making Star Fox Zero. That-
Really?
Wait, never mind. I think I got that confused. I think, okay, no, Platinum is helping, I think, Sony on making Shenmue 3.
Really?
Well-
Oh, that would be so awesome.
Okay, guys, if you're listening to this, don't quote me on this. I'm confused. I don't know if it's Star Fox or Shenmue.
I mean, Shenmue would be more fitting,
Yeah.
considering that is a, like a retro
Yeah.
character action game. Oh, that would be amazing.
Yeah. But yeah,
Oh,
as for the
goodness.
Wii U, like, it's pretty much dead, though. Like, E3
Yeah.
so I'm like, there's not a single game on the Wii U I'm getting except Yoshi's Woolly World. Perhaps, like, the last Wii U game I bought was Captain Toad Treasure Tracker last year. I still need to get Splatoon.
I don't even have a Wii U. To be
Oh, wow.
honest. Yeah, because when I saw it, because I tend to look at things very objectively and very businesslike.
Yeah.
Like, I saw it and I was like, this is not going to sell.
Yeah, like,
as
I
soon
mean,
as they
like,
debuted it, I knew.
yeah, I think the Wii U is the best for Super Smash Brothers. I'm like, if you're in the Super Smash Bros, then then the game's definitely, then you have to buy Wii U. But other than that, like, Smash Bros, Mario Kart 8, and Splatoon are the only games that have online multiplayer on the Wii U, which is sad.
Yeah.
Yeah, and yeah.
Yeah, Nintendo tends to be very late adopters to stuff like that. They try to be innovative, but yet they don't adopt like trending things.
Yeah, exactly. And I heard the NX is coming out in the summer next year, which is kind of too soon, but like, I don't
Really?
know. Yeah, because I thought the NX was coming out 2017, because usually with Nintendo, like, their lifespan is 5 years,
Hmm.
But like, if they're coming out 2016, then they really need a, it's making me think, like the Legend of Zelda game, will that be an NX game? Like I heard like Miyamoto or someone say that it's coming out on the Wii U next year, but
I would prefer if it was an NX game because
Yeah.
one, that would give it more development time, and two, it would be probably a better game because it definitely the development time.
well, I mean, like, with the Zelda game, like, they've already delayed it twice. So
Yeah, so they're probably definitely holding it off for the NX. Plus the fact that that would be an amazing launch title to have. Like,
yeah.
people, that's a console seller. So
Yeah.
it would be wise for Nintendo to hold that Zelda game for...
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure though, because it reminds me of Skyward Sword. Like that was like literally the last big game for the Wii. So it's kind of like when it comes to Zelda, it's always like the like late to join the party.
That's true. But I despise Skyward Sword. I did not like Skyward Sword.
Yeah, I don't know. Like when it comes to Skyward Sword, either like some people love it or hate it.
Yeah, I could not get behind Skyward Sword. The only redeeming factor to Skyward Sword for me was the final boss.
Oh,
Have you played Skyward Sword?
Like, I haven't played any like 3D Zelda games. I'm interested in getting a Triforce Heroes though, only because of the online co-op. But
Uh,
yeah.
um, yeah, the final boss in that game looks so cool. He looks like. Have you ever played Street Fighter?
Yeah, yeah, a little bit like in arcades back then, back in the
Uh,
day.
do you remember Akuma,
I
the big
think
buff guy who's?
we're talking about the Green Monster guy, or
No, that's Blanca.
oh no, okay, I don't really know the names except Ryu.
Well, he looks like Akuma. Later on, you can like I don't know Google images, and I'm sure everybody that's watching this right now
Yeah.
would probably know who Akuma is. But the final boss in that game, he's buff and he looks like a way cooler version of Ganon, and
Oh.
he's not Ganon. Like he's like the predecessor, I guess.
Oh, I see.
But he's way cooler than Ganon could ever be.
Okay, yeah.
That was the only redeeming factor to that game.
Oh yeah, yeah. I think with Ganon, he only became like cool when he was in Smash Bros. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, in my opinion. Because, like, with Ganon, like, every game, he looks different. He has a different form. Like, in some games, he's a pig. Or other games, he's, like, some huge Dark Lord. Or, I don't know.
Yeah, I like him better when he's,
A pig.
I mean, he's cool as a pig, but I also like him when he's a Dark Lord, though I wish they would, like, change his design up more.
Yeah.
Like, make him buffer and more just, I don't know, cooler looking.
Yeah, yeah. I remember the cartoon show, the Zelda cartoon show. Yeah, like, Ganon was a boar. Basically, like,
Yeah.
like a wild pig.
I love that cartoon show.
Oh.
That was an amazing show.
Yeah, even though, like, it had nothing to do with Zelda, or like Link was not Link. He was, I don't know what he was.
Excuse me, princess.
Yeah.
I have that entire show
Really?
on
Wow.
a 3-disc DVD set.
Wow. I actually heard that Nintendo, they're going to make a Zelda into a show on Netflix or something.
Oh, like the old one?
No, no, no. Like they're going to make a live action Zelda.
Oh,
like, really?
God.
I don't know how, because then Link would have to talk, and like there's a lot of Zelda fans that are against Link talking.
Yeah, I'm one of those people.
Oh yeah. So how's he going to communicate? Like, is he going to be a mute, or I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know how that is going to work.
Yeah.
I don't know. That would be just a weird Zelda game if Link could just talk. That would destroy everything.
Really? I don't know. It's weird though. Like, it's the only game like okay, like with Sonic, like people were cool. I mean, there's still people who are like having issue with him talking. It's like really like because with Sonic, like the TV shows he's been talking, and you know like the TV shows like with Jaleel White. So it was just easier to imagine Sonic being a talker. But even with Mario, like I can't imagine him talking. Like even though like we know how he sounds, because you know he says like every now and then we say wahoo, or you know like thanks for playing my game, or something
Yeah.
like that.
In Super Mario Sunshine, Mario was actually supposed to have a few more talking roles.
Yeah, but like he was the
then
only
they
one
cut-
that didn't talk.
Yeah, they cut that out.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. Because, you know, like, it's funny, like, when it comes to Sonic and Mario, like, people have always wanted to see a crossover game. But, like, if there's a crossover game, like, how are they going to execute the plot? Because the plot, then it would just be mainly about, like, you know, like, with Dr. Eggman and Sonic. Because with Mario, like, there's not going to be any, like, dialogue with him and Bowser.
Yeah, I mean, unless they had Mario, like, because Bowser can talk. He talks from time to time in each
Really?
game.
Oh, I've never heard him talk before.
Yeah, he talks in Super Mario Sunshine very
Oh.
clearly, and in
Oh, I
Super
didn't know
Mario
that.
Galaxy, although he doesn't like say anything in spoken dialogue, he has like dialogue bubbles where he like
Yeah.
says stuff.
Yeah, I don't know why they
So-
stopped with the dialogue. Like, with Sunshine's the only time they did that. I guess the fans didn't like it, or...
In terms of talking, yeah. Actually, every other Mario game, they just make noises, kind of like in Zelda. They just-
Yeah.
They'll just make a noise and then a dialogue box will show up.
Yeah. I don't know. When it comes to Nintendo, like they like to play it safe. Like Nintendo and Sega are such opposites. Like with Sega, they always like taking risk and changing Sonic, like Sonic Boom, for example.
See, the thing is, Nintendo is the epitome of if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah.
And Sega is like the complete opposite of that. But the problem is with Nintendo, it kind of gets boring because it's the same shit over and over again. But the problem is with Sega is they change so much that it kind of is to their detriment because they never formulate.
And
like,
it's bad, or ends up like being not as good, or...
Yeah, like they never make a formula. Like
Yeah.
they had Sonic Adventure, Yeah, Sonic Adventure can be pretty jank at times.
Yeah.
But then they made Sonic Generations. Well, that game was amazing.
Yeah. And then
But
they
then
changed
they
it
made
in Lost
Sonic
World.
Boom.
Yeah, I mean, Lost World was all right. It was a decent game, but it's just like it was like I saw what they were going for, but like you know I missed that style of Generations and Colors. I have no problem playing a Sonic game where the boost is limited, you know, but you know they just kept on changing like from Generations to Lost World to Boom, and like it's huge styles in all of them.
Yeah, like they changed too much. Like they try to be fresh with their ideas,
Yeah,
but in my opinion, I think if Sega were to do that, they should just make a completely different IP. Like I think
exactly.
Sonic Lost World, that was one where he could like do parkour, right?
Yeah, yeah, and the levels kind of look like Super Mario Galaxy and all that.
Yeah. Yeah, if they were to do a game like that, they should just make it a completely different IP. New character.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, don't do that to Sonic because
Yeah. See, because like
that's
with
not
Mario,
what's about.
yeah, because like with Mario, he only has like three. Well, he used to have two, but arguably has three different gameplay styles: the 2D gameplay, the you know like the 3D like adventure star type of gameplay, and like the 3D and 2D mixture like with 3D Land, 3D World. I actually like that one the most. But with Sonic, he has his 2D gameplay, adventure gameplay. You know, he has the motion controls. You know, of the storybook series, the boosting gameplay, the parkour. It's like it's so much.
Yeah.
But yeah, and here's a cutscene. Man, you know, like some people love the serious nature of the plot of adventure games. I mean, with especially SA2, but I don't know. I didn't like it. Took it so way too seriously.
Yeah. When I was a
Yeah.
kid, I honestly just didn't even think about it.
Yeah, but at least it was better than Sonic 06. The story in Sonic 06 was just still, it was so bad.
It was abysmal.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, and I still had to do an LP of that game. Like I just want to do it for shits and giggles. But yeah. But all right, yeah, I'm not doing Radical Highway now. But that wraps it up for this episode, ladies and gentlemen. So thanks for watching, and I'd like to thank you, TheSolidMoose, for joining me again. Is there anything else you want to say?
Just want to say thank you for having me on your show, and it was nice hanging out.
Yep. All right, guys, and be sure to check out his channel. It's it's TheSolidMoose, right?
Yeah, I'm still the solid move.
All right, cool. All right, so be sure to check it out. Put the link in the description. But that's it for now. Take care, guys, and until next time, swag out.
See you.
What's the name of my wife? Rosanna Pansine. Oh, I guess I'll date her cousin, Rosanna Pa.